You look forward to welcoming Caitlin Clark back this year. Did you get any chance to critique her work? She was holding the microphone over the weekend on NBA. You're doing a pretty good job. You didn't give her any advice?
No, she did so good. So proud of her. So fun to see her in that atmosphere, too.
Lexie Hull just delivered the ultimate endorsement of Caitlin Clark following her NBC broadcasting debut, and her words carried serious weight. While countless WNBA players chose silence or threw subtle shade, Lexie stepped forward with public praise for Caitlin's work as an NBA analyst. This is the same teammate who previously acknowledged the league's jealousy toward the Indiana Fever's unprecedented success. Her latest comments reveal something deeper about loyalty, professionalism, and what real teammate support actually looks like. Does Lexie Hull's vocal backing of Caitlin prove she's the most genuine teammate in the WNBA, or are we simply witnessing basic professional respect that should be standard?
You would have told me last year, my rookie year, that this place would be filled for the majority of our games. I would have thought you were crazy. And last year, the year before that, proved me wrong. So, the growth has been incredible. We're so lucky to be part of this moment right now and the continued growth of the sport.
During a recent interview, Lexie Hull was questioned about Caitlin Clark's performance as an NBC analyst for Basketball Night in America. The interviewer wondered if Lexie had offered any critique or guidance to Caitlin, given Lexie's own media background. Lexie's answer came without hesitation and radiated authenticity. She expressed pride in Caitlin's work and excitement about seeing her thrive in that broadcasting environment. On the surface, this might seem like routine teammate encouragement, but considering how WNBA players have typically responded to Caitlin's accomplishments, Lexie's words carry significant meaning. Her reaction stands in sharp contrast to the pattern of silence and resentment that has characterized much of the league's attitude toward Caitlin's meteoric rise.
And the Knicks taking center stage here for the 302nd overall meeting. And for the first time ever, we've got Basketball Night in America, the first Sunday in February. And we're joined by our special correspondent. Welcome to the team, Caitlin Clark.
Yes. First time
Welcome.
in MSG for a Knicks game, so it's pretty cool.
I know, it's our first Knicks game, first time feeling the atmosphere. We got to get you to play on this court one day.
We have to talk to Matt Adam about that.
Can we make it mellow? Honestly, if there's someone
Even if it's a preseason game, we got to get it done. I don't think the Liberty will want to move a game over here, but we'll play anybody. It'll be fun.
Yeah. How could you describe maybe the atmosphere your first time in it?
Understanding the full significance requires examining what Caitlin just accomplished. She became the first active WNBA player to join NBC's premier basketball program as a special contributor, analyzing NBA games alongside legends like Carmelo Anthony, Tracy McGrady, and Vince Carter. This achievement represents a monumental step forward not only for Caitlin personally, but for the entire WNBA's credibility and visibility. Logic suggests every player in the league would celebrate this breakthrough, as it demonstrates that networks value WNBA players' basketball expertise enough to feature them on NBA broadcasts. Yet the response from most WNBA players was conspicuous silence. No congratulatory social media posts, no public recognition, no acknowledgement whatsoever. The same veterans who constantly criticized the lack of media coverage for women's basketball couldn't muster any enthusiasm when one of their peers secured a historic broadcasting role. That collective silence speaks volumes about the pettiness and envy that has plagued the league since Caitlin's arrival. Lexie Hull, however, took a completely different approach. She went on record expressing pride in Caitlin and praising her performance. That's authentic teammate behavior, the mark of confident, secure individuals who genuinely celebrate their colleagues' achievements rather than resenting them.
What do you feel was the best thing? I had a daughter who came through youth sports and really encouraged her to go out and play, especially basketball, obviously. I'm a little biased to the sport. But ultimately, stay engaged, stay encouraged to go out there and play, even though some may say you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I think sports give you so many life lessons. You become such a well-rounded human. You make some of the best relationships, some of the best experiences of your life through sport. So, I'm very grateful for the things that basketball has brought me, the people that it has brought me. So I would encourage everyone to get out there.
The interviewer also explored Lexie's own development as a player, particularly her dramatic improvement in three-point shooting. Lexie credited confidence as the determining factor, explaining how consistency in practice and trusting the work during both good and bad days makes the difference. She emphasized that believing in your preparation and showing up every day to do what's necessary builds that confidence. While she's discussing mental approach, what Lexie doesn't explicitly state is the source of that newfound confidence and how dramatically her circumstances changed. Her answer points to something deeper about her career transformation that directly connects to Caitlin's arrival.
Talking with some of the fans tonight, I'm curious. I wanted to bring up some of the appearances you've made. I know you were in Fishers at the mall, and there was an autograph signing, and fans were lined up all over the facility, like 2,000, 3,000. Now everywhere you go, do you get stopped and ask for autographs?
Yeah, I mean, there's Fever fans everywhere. There's women basketball fans everywhere. So it's really special. I think it just goes to show you the growth of the sport. I mean, we're so grateful for the fans, people that show up every day, but they're supporters all year round. We're so lucky.
Rewinding to 2023 reveals the full picture of Lexie's situation. She was struggling significantly, despite being the 6th overall pick in the 2022 draft, with considerable expectations. Lexie was battling for playing time, fighting to secure her roster position, and honestly fading toward irrelevance. The Indiana Fever were a basement-dwelling franchise, playing before empty seats and suffering blowout losses regularly. Lexie appeared destined to become another high draft pick, who never quite fulfilled her potential in the WNBA. Then everything transformed on April 15, 2024, when the Fever drafted Caitlin Clark. The change happened instantaneously, not just for the organization, but specifically for Lexie Hull's career trajectory. Suddenly Lexie had a point guard capable of delivering passes that maximized her strengths and created genuine scoring opportunities. Caitlin's gravity, the way she pulls defenders out beyond the three-point arc, generated spacing Lexie had never experienced before. Rather than forcing shots through traffic and dealing with constant defensive pressure, Lexie was receiving wide-open corner looks. The results followed predictably. Her three-point percentage jumped dramatically, her efficiency soared, and she evolved from a fringe rotation player into one of the league's most efficient 3-and-D wings. Lexie understands exactly who deserves credit for that transformation. She owes her career resurgence to the attention number 22 commands on the court, and she's been consistently public about acknowledging that reality. In previous interviews, Lexie has spoken even more directly about the jealousy permeating the league toward the Indiana Fever. She admitted other teams and players envy the media attention, the charter flights, the sold-out arenas, and the fame Caitlin brought to Indiana. Hearing this from a current player confirms what many suspected, that the hard fouls, the ignored handshakes, and the passive-aggressive social media posts all stem from pure jealousy. They watch the Fever enjoying private planes, while they fly commercial, see Indiana featured on national television nightly, while they're relegated to streaming platforms, and rather than elevating their own games, they become bitter. Lexie fearlessly exposes this dynamic, defending both her teammate and her franchise, against a league that wants to see them fail. Her continued public support of Caitlin, including praising her NBC work, represents part of that defense. The connection between Lexie and Caitlin extends beyond on-court teammates to genuine friendship. Their social media interactions, the playful roasting about tanning and paleness, reveal authentic rapport that translates directly to basketball success. When crucial moments arrive, when the Fever face fourth-quarter deficits, Caitlin looks for Lexie because she trusts her. That trust was forged through the challenges of a brutal first season, where they faced widespread opposition and doubt. Watching Lexie radiate pride when discussing Caitlin's NBC debut demonstrates a level of support rarely seen in professional sports. Typically, players compete for spotlight and opportunities, but Lexie possesses enough security to genuinely celebrate her friend's achievements without jealousy, resentment, or backhanded compliments. That chemistry manifested powerfully during the 2025 playoff run, when Lexie hit clutch three-pointers against the Connecticut Sun, proving she's not merely along for the ride, but an essential component of the team's success. That playoff performance announced Lexie's arrival as a major contributor on a championship-caliber roster. The stark difference between Lexie's support and the silence from other WNBA players demands attention. When Caitlin secured the NBC deal, where were the congratulations from league veterans who claim to care about growing women's basketball? Nowhere, because they don't actually celebrate Caitlin's success. They resent it, wishing they had those opportunities, despite not generating the popularity or putting in the work to earn them. Lexie also addressed the transformation in arena atmosphere during her interview, saying if someone had told her during her rookie season that the Fever would regularly fill arenas, she would have dismissed it as impossible, but Caitlin proved her wrong. That's Lexie acknowledging reality, without ego or denial. Caitlin fundamentally changed everything for the Indiana Fever organization, from attendance figures to revenue streams, to national relevance. The coaching situation also factors into Lexie's development. Under Christie's sides, Lexie often found herself benched during critical moments, without clear justification, facing frustrating rotations and inconsistent minutes. But she persevered, maintained belief in herself, and continued working. Now with Stephanie White arriving as head coach, Lexie is positioned for a breakout season. White values shooting and defense, precisely what Lexie provides, making her a perfect fit for White's system. With Caitlin distributing the ball, Lexie could legitimately earn all-star recognition. Lexie's approaching free agency adds another dimension to consider, and her interview comments sound like someone planning to remain in Indiana long-term. She discusses unfinished business, playoff returns, and championship aspirations. She recognizes that other situations wouldn't offer the same advantages. Sure, she might get more shot attempts elsewhere, but she'd be performing before 3,000 fans instead of 17,000, flying commercial instead of charter, and lacking the world's greatest passer creating her opportunities. Lexie is intelligent enough to understand that staying with Caitlin provides the foundation for a long, lucrative career. The chemistry is genuine, the success undeniable, and the future promising. Why abandon that to join a team where veterans would resent her association with Caitlin's success? The mental toughness required for Lexie to reach this point deserves recognition. She struggled early, faced calls for her release from fans and media indifference, but refused to quit. She refined her shot in obscurity, improved defensively, and when the spotlight arrived with Caitlin's drafting, Lexie was prepared. That's the type of player every team needs, someone who works regardless of attention and capitalizes when opportunity appears. Lexie's public support of Caitlin also sends a message to the rest of the league. The Indiana Fever are finished being apologetic. They're done feeling guilty about their popularity. Lexie is telling critics that their jealousy doesn't matter. That confidence breeds danger. When teams embrace underdog status and us against the world mentality, they become formidable. Historical examples prove this, from the Detroit Pistons bad boys to the 90s Bulls. The Fever are developing that edge, and Lexie Hull is helping establish it. She doesn't hesitate to call out jealousy, defend her teammate, or acknowledge that Caitlin altered her career path. That honesty and loyalty form the foundation of championship cultures. The fact Lexie specifically praised Caitlin's NBC work reveals she's invested in her teammate's complete career, not just basketball performance. She cares about Caitlin's success as a person beyond her value as a playmaker. That's genuine friendship, rare in professional sports, where everyone competes for limited opportunities. Looking ahead to 2026, expect to see an evolved Lexie Hull, more confident and assured. She understands her role, recognizes her value, and trusts her point guard will find her. The rest of the league can maintain their jealousy and bitterness, but while they complain, Lexie and Caitlin will be working toward championship banners in Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The chemistry between them is authentic, the talent undeniable, and the league's jealousy merely provides additional motivation. Lexie supporting Caitlin's NBC debut transcends nice teammate behavior. It's a declaration that they're unified, that they support each other's success, and if others disapprove, that's their problem to handle. This represents what the WNBA should embody: players celebrating each other's achievements, embracing opportunities that elevate the entire league, and building genuine friendships that enhance on-court performance. Instead, the league features jealous veterans who can't accept Caitlin's popularity, while teammates like Lexie demonstrate what professionalism and authentic support actually mean. The Fever are building something special: two stars who genuinely support each other, a new coach who understands how to maximize their talents, and jealous veterans can continue their resentment, while Lexie and Caitlin keep winning both on and off the court. Lexie Hull demonstrated what real teammates do when they celebrate each other's accomplishments without jealousy or bitterness. While the broader WNBA remains silent about Caitlin's NBC achievement, Lexie publicly praised her and expressed genuine pride. That's championship culture in action. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more Fever content, and share your thoughts in the comments about whether Lexie is Caitlin's perfect running mate. Thanks for watching.